The unfolding scene was not a pretty sight. 3 plainclothes administration police officers got into trouble when they were escorting the Kirima family to Nyeri for a divorce ceremony.
No mixing.
The AP officers had a hard time explaining themselves to the GSU officers why they were armed and not in uniform. The troop had left Nairobi in the morning after storming Kirima's house in Kitisuru and taking the wife's belongings to her father's home in Nyeri. In the melee, they were shocked to find these paraphernalia allegedly used in witchcraft: the sculpture of a man and a woman doused with powder, and outside a vase of Asian origin. The family claims these were tools for witchcraft.
We are saddened by this discovery, and now we hope that she's out of our family and our lives. She can just let us get on by building ourselves again and getting on as a family.
Apparently, the official divorce had taken place on 26th August, and this was just a symbolic ceremony to signal the end of the marriage. Last month, in a letter from London, Kirima had directed his brother to lead a party to Teresia Wairimu's father's home for a Kikuyu traditional divorce ceremony.
Kweli nilikuwa nakaa naye, lakini tuliwachana samani na bado anatumia ile jina.
And so today, old men and women, as well as Kirima's brother, were to take Teresia and her belongings back to her home. However, Teresia was nowhere in sight, but the group left for Nyeri all the same. But the reception at Wairimu's father's home in Mathira was a hostile one, as the procession was met with a hail of stones. And that's when the GSU officers, whose camp is a stone throw away from the home, stepped in. After the matter between the two forces was resolved, the ceremony went on. Teresia's belongings were left at the gate as the family had refused to let them in. Bemused neighbors watched in shock at the unfolding drama as the women who had accompanied Kirima's family for the divorce chanted traditional songs. Finally, the men took a swipe of traditional brew and spit it, symbolizing the broken marriage, though the brew that had been taken at the marriage ceremony was now spit. The marriage ceremony was over in a half, with the Kirima team leaving Nyeri, convinced that finally the old man and Teresia Wairimu had parted ways. However, it remains to be seen what Wambui's next move will be, as attempts to reach her have proved unsuccessful. Andrew Ochieng, Citizen Live at 9.